So it's week 12-ish, and we're at a different hive, just because I want to show you how things vary. This is still the same April 14th installation, Saskatraz. This hive, they are building, I have a deep super on for a honey super, and they were building out almost all the combs are built the same way. And they started actually putting a little bit of sugar water honey out. I can shake some of it out, but I'm going to stop feeding because I don't want to put sugar water honey in my honey super. So they're up here working. They haven't started laying. Like the queen didn't come up here and start laying, so I still don't have a queen excluder, but I can't keep feeding. So the difference in the hive that we've been inspecting, everything's been on the same schedule. That one, they just didn't seem to want to work the super yet, and what they were doing was taking that sugar water and bringing it down and packing it in. So I had to stop feeding them too. And I may have to go in there and pay attention and make sure if I have to spin a frame out or replace it with an empty frame or drawn out, just so that she has room to lay. And then, once the flow starts, they'll build it out eventually, but I can't keep feeding. She's not laying in that one, so I still don't have a queen excluder on that one. The main thing is that right now every hive differs, and you can't go into it thinking, well, my one hive was this, so I'm going to do exactly the same in the other hive. You have to treat each inspection separately, individually, and give each hive what it needs, for the reasons it needs it. So they're both healthy queens. They're both healthy, huge population now. So everything's going well. Just we can't explain why some bees do one thing, and I sprayed my frames down to keep them drawn out, and even scraped a little bit extra wax, and they'll get to them eventually, but hives differ. So that's the scoop so far, and I'm going to try to put another little video on the end of this of a little bit about Honeybound situations. So we'll keep checking them every week and putting something up for you. So I'm going to talk a little bit about being honeybound. When I first started, every so often I'd have a hive and the bees just didn't want to go up into the super, and I would ask somebody what's going on, and they'd say, oh yeah, you're probably honeybound, and then usually they would kind of wander off, and I would say, well, what does that mean, and how does that help me? So basically, we've all seen the stereotypical brood frame in the textbook. Would you brood like this, and then a lot of times there's a pollen stripe in here. This one doesn't have it, but and then honey along the top, and that's a great frame. And the bees do that. They want to keep their stores close to the brood that they're feeding. This is capped. They're no longer feeding it, but it was open at one point. So this is great. But if you have these frames all the way across your top deep or even your bottom deep, the bees will sometimes get to this and think, well, this is the top of our tree, that's our honey, we can't go any further, so they just start packing stuff in and they never really move across it. So what's better to have, if you have all of them across the top of your deep, if you can rearrange something and give them one that's got brood and doesn't have that band of honey above it. Then I got a path to go up, and they'll look up here and they'll see that there's more space, and they're more apt to use that space. Even better, if you have open brood, like I said, they want to put their stores across the top of the brood so that it's quick for them to use. So if you put this in the middle of your top deep, they got a path to go across. Plus, they want to build here to store pollen and honey, and to do that they have to do it in your honey super. So this is a great frame to put in the middle to give them a path, and it's tough for a first-year beekeeper with just one hive. You don't have that many frames to manipulate, but if you can find a way to just get even a couple frames up top with them having a path, that's going to help out. And if you can put brood right up against your honey super, they're going to want to build that honey super up so they can put their stores close. So that's what Honeybound is, and that's a couple tips on how to get around it.